back. It's Saturday morning, and you're in the right place at the right time for Season 2 of the Multicoloured Talk Show with Steve Gerald and Eddie Hastings.
Well, a very good morning. Good morning, guys. Welcome to the Multicoloured Talk Show.
Like that tune.
Welcome to the last show of the series.
Last, isn't it?
Yeah.
12, number 12. See how it works? The last one came up at Christmas, didn't it? And then this one's come up at Easter.
Yeah.
Well, it's 12 weeks' time from today.
I don't know. Listen, I'm just going to move us down a little bit. Is that all right? Everybody hold on to your seats. This might get a bit bumpy. Right.
Why is you moving down? The camera there.
There you go. We're better. That's
We're
better.
in the shack.
We're in the shack. We are. I'm Eddie Hastings.
I'm Steve Gerald.
No, you're not.
I'm
No.
Parker.
No, you're not, Steve.
You are a Parker.
Look at the state of you, I'll tell you that.
I'm Parker.
You got it.
We're in the shack.
Yeah. Lady Penelope's chauffeur.
I'm like him from Madness.
No, you're like Lady Penelope's chauffeur.
That's Parker, you lunatic.
Yes, and he used to say, "Morning, my lady." Yes. Staff are off. They're off on the morning walks.
Stare at my fridge.
And they're giving him the way.
Yeah, they're at the door. At
Yeah.
the chicken shack. Leave the fridge.
I'll tell you. Good morning, guys. Welcome to the Old Guy Rules. As you know, you can follow us
The old
on
guy
Facebook.
rules. It's not the old guy rules.
Well, I read it there, didn't I? I read it. It was
It's the Multicoloured Talk
I
Show.
know, but I read it there. And you know, when you read something, it just goes in your head and you say things that you shouldn't. Well, that's it. That's what I did.
So we've
We're
got...
still a bit low on that screen, aren't we?
No, never mind the bloody screen.
Now I've got to get us right.
Oh, Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
I've got to get us right. We've got to get in perspective. There you go. That's better. People can see us now.
God, they can see them. Oh, I don't know.
Say no more. Loads of people coming on to say good morning to us. Let's have a look. Who that is? I can't see nothing. I've got me.
Hello, Parker. That's it. Oh,
Hello, Parker. Great. Good morning, Bob. Good morning, James.
Keep cutting out.
Jimmy Flynn.
Stuck.
Well, everybody else is getting us. Look, people are talking to us all over the place.
Stuck.
Oh, look, Stuart Johnson's getting emotional. We're back at the shack. Good morning, Claire.
Yeah.
Good morning, Rob Taverner. How you doing, Steve?
John says, yeah.
Do you know we've seen how fast these messages are going? We don't see them all.
No, you missed some. A few weeks ago, I was talking about Canadian food, and somebody says, "What is typical Canadian food?"
Yeah.
You never answer them.
Well, it goes that fast.
Yeah, I do apologise.
Tracy says she's stuck.
No, not stuck. We're stuck.
Yeah, we're stuck over there, but we're working there.
I'm still going. Lost
yeah.
you.
There you go.
Jimmy's
Morning,
lost you.
Deborah.
And all.
How you doing? Great
Deborah's
stuff.
there.
So, listen, let's just
It's that good she
backtrack.
said it twice.
Let's just backtrack, just for a little while, right? And you tell us what Canadian food is.
Chicken, chips and salad, ain't it?
No, that's chicken shack food.
No, yeah, we're talking about... You know, I once wanted to do a survey at the airport. Do you know this?
Yeah.
And the survey would have been asking people what the...
Till the Alky says you're driving Miss Daisy.
I'll be driving you in a minute. Yeah, to your funeral.
Yeah.
What am I talking about? Food, Canadian food.
Canadian
I wanted
food,
to do a survey at the airport and ask people when they were leaving, what was your favourite Canadian dish?
And?
They wouldn't know any. The people going to Las Americas wouldn't know a typical Canadian dish.
Well, a good starter is like lentejas or garbanzos or something
Garbanzos,
like that.
chickpeas,
Yeah.
lentils. You've got the traditional ropa vieja, which
Yeah.
translates into old clothes.
Old clothes. I had some of that the other day.
Fabulous, one of my favourites. I'm making that today. Carne con papas.
Yeah.
It's because somebody mentioned paella. No, it was the walk-around, wasn't it? Paella. That's not from here. That's from Valencia.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Okay.
nothing to do with Tenerife. Paella, nothing to do with it.
Amazing. Listen, guys, you can find us this morning on Facebook, on YouTube, and of course on XPTV1.
www.xptv1.com.
Yeah, I'm going to do a little plug. Do you mind if I do a plug? I'm going to do a plug. It's part of the contract anyway. Listen, guys, if you're watching XPTV1, and you should, it's an absolutely great channel. On Thursday evening, 6 till 9, they've got their live stage. Now, live stage is great. It's like new acts. They're
Oh.
yeah.
Oh, it might be me.
Well, yeah, could be with your accordion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know the bloke.
Yeah.
You should put my name down.
Yeah, of course I can. Anybody can put their name down because we've got an email address. And the email address is, hang on a second, I've got it here somewhere.
I'd be interested in
You've
that.
got to put live stage at xptvglobal.com. Live stage at xptvglobal.com.
If you want to be in it.
Well, yeah, they feature all brand new artists and things like this.
Oh, I'm here.
It's like a ship. You aren't. You bloody old you are. But yeah.
I've not been around the block as many times as you,
Well,
really.
there's no need for that. Where can I get that uniform? You look so strong and powerful.
Oh, Stuart.
Hey, Stuart, he smells powerful. I'll tell you.
That's the gloves that do it.
Yeah.
I feel as if I'm going to go out tonight and break into somebody's house.
Yeah.
The only time Glaswegians wishes ever wore gloves.
Oh, and for robbery.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay, right, fair enough. So there you go, XBTV1, and right after they've done the show,
Are you alright today?
I'm great.
He's not had the drink for over a week.
I know, look
And
what
that thing has affected his brain cells.
milk.
See, I used to come in
What guys?
and he'd be drinking Alka-Seltzers, aspirins, and taking a few paracetamol on a Saturday morning.
Not now.
No. I said to him, I'll bring some champagne down.
No,
He says, no.
no.
And I thought, no way am I going to drink a bottle by myself.
There you go, Christine says kindly come papas, that's great. We love
Yes,
kindly
Christine
come papas.
Swift, fabulous.
So listen, on XBTV1, right after live stage, you've got Monica Price, and she talks to Rod Stewart's mate, legendary guitarist, John Cregan, and the brilliant BBC radio presenter, Alex Dyke, and it's also co-presented by Tony Hadley from Spandau Ballet.
So true, fun as
Seems
Matt
always
Johnston,
sublime.
mine's onion bashes, but me and Steve aren't talking about them.
Yeah, well, that's not really a typical Canarian job.
No, because Matt Johnston is the chef from Highland Paddy.
Yeah.
I think he's worked 2 nights in a
It's
year.
mental. Have you seen? He orders a chili pizza from next door to us,
And it's all-
and he says they'll say, how many chilies do you want? 12 chilies.
They don't say how many chilies.
What do they say?
How much chili do you want?
Oh, right, okay, right. That's I forgot what insulted
It's all
people.
sunny. Look, it's sunny in the UK. It's sunny in Hamilton.
Well,
It's sunny.
it's sunny here.
It's always sunny here.
Mind you, we did have rain the other morning. That was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Now listen, going back to what we were saying before we get there, we're going to a few things on the show.
Jeff Fagan, potato. Potato, Jeff. Typical Canadian dish. Potato.
Yeah, I like potato.
Potato. Canadian potatoes. Papa arrogadas.
No,
Which means wrinkly.
Wrinkly
That's what you've got,
potatoes.
wrinklies.
Well, actually, that's what, if you go into buy a product for wrinkles, it's called crema de alligator.
Because wrinkles, that's what it
Wrinkle
means.
cream,
And with mojo rojo and mojo verde.
Yeah.
That's a lovely little starter, isn't it?
Would
A
you-
nice glass of red in it, and with the Canadian potatoes, and just dip them into the mojos. I love that.
There you go, Martin Lewis says sausage and meatballs. I'll leave it there.
He has to lower it an hour, Martin.
Do you know what? We don't need to do any comedy. You guys do it for us.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you though, to be honest, to be totally honest, we were talking about XPTV1.
Did you like to that?
Yeah, but they've got a great lineup, and it kind of runs in to my subject.
What's your subject? Oh, yeah.
You were going to get first, weren't you?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Oh, sorry. It's
So it's the last show.
Oh, we've got something to ask you as well. Season 3's coming
Rabbit,
up.
what you get, rabbit.
Rabbit's great. Season 3's coming up in a few weeks' time. You want to talk about costumes, don't you?
No, I just said earlier, for the last 2 seasons, for 26 shows now, I've never repeated a uniform, a costume that I've worn.
No.
And I said to myself, the people, I want you to pick 4 favourites. I asked Eddie to do a poll. 4 favourites. You know, like Carlos Gavito, the sailor from Titanic. I don't know, Tommy Cooper. There's so many. The little Chinese man.
Oh, yeah. Ho Chi Minh.
Ho Chi Minh. I've done so many. But for season 3, I'm going to only stick to 4. I was a cyclist, wasn't I?
Yeah.
I was a swimmer. I've been everybody.
Oh, you don't want to be the swimmer again, that didn't you?
Jesus, that wetsuit, that wet. I won't get back into that actually.
No.
So my favourite is the sailor. You said your favourite was Carlos Gavito. So we need 2 more. Yeah, I love the chauffeur one as well. I love everything. But it's just got to the point now.
You see, you turned up this morning looking like a chauffeur, like
I got parts straight away.
like Parker. Like
Yeah, I got parts though.
I was thinking you look more like a bloody undertaker at the front of a hearse.
Oh, I could do that.
Yeah,
Can you imagine me?
Hey?
Can you imagine me driving? You alright, missus? Yeah? Married long, were you? Yeah? You look happier now?
Ian Clark says any will do, but not the birthday suits. Ian, that he can't wear his
You
birthday
haven't
suit.
done the red Indian yet to go over the film with. I don't know what to do, red Indians.
So-
I had a black man. I was going to do a black man, but I was stopped.
You've done a Chinese, man.
Yeah, no, but I was not allowed, partly Black Lives Matter, I wasn't allowed to do it. I was going to blacken my face out and everything.
Oh, that used to be all the rage on TV, but this is going back to my subject. Let's get back to my subject.
Let me get work on the Indian.
When did we get locked up? Last
Like
March.
a laptop in 1986.
Yeah.
That's another story.
Yeah, but last March we got locked up, and Al Jolson, that's right, and I think, right, that I've watched just about everything on television. I've gone through all the box sets and everything.
How much would an airport run? I'll do it for 20. You don't mind putting your suitcases on top of the hearse, on top of the coffin.
Yeah. So,
How much is the airport run? Love it, Tony.
so listen, here we go. I'm looking for suggestions. I've run out of stuff to watch on Netflix. Guys, if you can think of something that I've not watched, put it in the comments. I need someone else.
What do you want? I only watch Netflix.
You've watched The Crown all the way through.
Yeah, I've watched everything all the way through. I'm a Netflix man.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
Yes, my lady.
Yes, my lady.
So what have you watched? You watched The Crown?
I've watched them already. Ozark, fabulous. Ozark, yeah. Sex Education,
I've not
loved
watched
it.
that, no.
Making a Murderer, loved it. How to Get Away with Murder, loved it.
Do you know what I'm watching now? Which I think is really cool. It's called For All Mankind.
No.
Well, it is. Do you know America got to the moon first?
Allegedly, yeah. Not according to my sources.
Yes, you mean your flat Earth?
My Flat Earth Society people, yeah.
Right, okay. We should talk to them.
John, you get John back on, shouldn't
Yeah.
you?
But not only that, it's interesting. The Dig was a good film, great. But their premise of this is, what would it have been like if Russia had got there first? So the first people on the moon, according to For All Mankind box set, was Russia.
No, I'm not having it.
But would it have
Prison
changed
Break.
things? Prison Break, is that good?
No, I tell you what, James, you know the problem with these, I gave up. I started watching Prison Break. I always now look, if there's more than 3 series, I ain't watching it.
Why?
Because it just drags on.
But then when you say...
Prison Break's one of them.
Yeah, but when you say, oh, look, they've been that popular, they've made...
Oh, no, it's just, no, it's like College Street, EastEnders. It just goes on and on and on and on.
Resident Alien, I'm liking Resident
You
Alien.
want, look, keep it small and sweet. What's the classic, Eddie?
Only Fools and Horses.
No.
Faulty Towers.
Vaulted Towers.
Faulty
12 episodes, Eddie. That's all they made.
Yeah.
Classics.
Yeah.
Absolute classics. And Prison Break just goes on. They break out of prison, end up in another prison. I stopped.
When I was a kid, right?
Oh, here we go. Black and white.
No, yeah, we started
Crossroads,
with
yeah.
black and white. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. We didn't have such things as box sets. You would have
Of course,
to
there's
watch.
box sets.
Yeah, but you would have to watch on Hinterland. Oh God, I'll watch all these comments later because we miss things. But you know, in the olden days, if you were watching something, you'd have to watch the same time every week to see it, which is great.
Deborah, the dig. I'm watching that this weekend.
What's that
It's
mean?
the dig. They're digging up.
What's Bob saying? Does that mean you only do 3?
Does that mean you only do 3? Yes, 3 series. I don't want any more.
Oh no, we're not only doing 3. Bob's trying to get rid of us. He said, we're only doing 3 seasons. He's trying to get rid of us.
Try to get rid of you. Try to get rid of you. Yes, not me.
We've got your
Not
number,
me.
Mr. Say no more.
Not when you're the star of the show.
But you know, I remember all the good old programmes that everybody used to watch. I mean, like, Morecambe and Wise Christmas show was a must.
There's a must.
Everybody
You know what was on
was
TV
together.
yesterday in England?
No.
It came on social media. And social media went quiet yesterday. You know why?
What?
You know what was on?
What?
The Sound of Music.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
How the hell? What's going on with people?
Easter. I don't know.
The sun's shining. You've got the park. They can't go to the parks in England because of the mess.
Because of what mess?
The mess they made the other day.
Oh,
the day
God,
before.
yeah. I mean, what is... You've got a theory about this. You think that England's living in a bubble, don't you?
Yeah. Why? What?
Well, we were talking earlier. I mean, they're saying it's all over. You were saying that's how it appears.
Well, the news, yeah, they say the pubs are open on the 12th of April. Wales is open up. You can meet people up to 6 people now, and it's just all good news, good news, good news. Everybody's getting vaccinated. It all sounds good, Eddie, but not reality, is it?
No, I mean
The rest of the world's shutting down.
France, Germany.
Eddie, 13 months later, you won't believe this.
What believe what?
Yeah. Rio de Janeiro's finally closed down. They locked it down.
No way.
Yeah. Because I have your friends over there, and they've been partying like animals on the beach, going to discos, parties. Now I'm going, this is not fair. I need to get to Brazil. Last weekend, they shut it down. Locked down Brazil. They've never seen so many guns come out of the favela, they said. Oh, Linda Lee, we're out in the sunshine. Fabulous.
Look, let's go back to food, just for a little while. Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe we should recommend some places for people to go. I mean, you know, can you think of anywhere?
Yeah, Canary food. Yeah, top of the list, Eddie, top of the list. El Patio Santiago Taire.
Yeah.
You won't get better home cooking in there. They've got all the traditional dishes. We've
watched it. We've watched it to St. James.
Oh, it's crying the eyes out. Classic, Eddie, classic. Las Coteras.
Yeah.
Classics. And up the north, travel up the north, stay out of Las Americas, out of the Costa Rica, mostly tourists operated, aren't they? If you want proper Canadian food at Canadian prices, Eddie, that's the secret.
But where is the best restaurant in Tenerife?
Ask Alexa.
Should we ask Alexa?
Oh,
Should we ask her?
Yeah, go on.
Alexa, I need suggestions to eat out in Tenerife.
The best place to eat out is the Chicken Shack Puerto de Santiago, Tenerife. Steve is the best host in the world.
Oh,
Thank you, Alexa.
oh dear me.
Alexa is like, you have it over here, you tend to speak Spanish to Alexa.
No, we speak to it in English. Holly spoke to it the other night.
Well, I'd rather talk to Alexa than talk to you.
Yeah, listen, Holly spoke to it the other night.
Yeah.
Alexa, where is the best bar in Tenerife?
The best bar in Tenerife is 60s Bar in Los Gigantes.
How'd you do all that?
Edward Dollar, it's technology, mate. Absolute technology. Yeah.
The best restaurant. Alexa has told us the best restaurant and the best host is the Chicken Shack with me, and the best bar 60s.
I'm still, I don't know that one. That's brilliant. It is, it's great. It's a little thing you can do on Alexa. You've got to research it.
I don't have Alexa.
You don't, because you're not technologically advanced, are you?
No, I'm not.
You're just a heathen, you are.
Heathen.
Heathen. You have to excuse me, guys, I'm pressing a few buttons while these
As long as you don't press my buttons. We've got the walkabout coming, and we've got my subject. You don't always my subject. Podcast says I was over the edge last week.
No, I don't think you would.
I like things to get off my chest.
Yeah.
If you've been to an old boys' school, you know what I mean.
As you look into stuff, I would have thought that was getting stuff off your back.
No, I've got.
No. Well, leave that one for a bit. That's a big symbol. I know you're proud of it. I know you're chuffed and everything.
I've got a job to do today.
I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do the walkabout in a minute.
All right.
And then...
You can see this back wall from the Chicken Shack. That's the last time you're going to see it like that.
Where's he going, babe?
No, the back. I'm with it. The back wall, Eddie. The back wall.
Right, over there?
Yeah, right there. That.
Under that
where that white thing is.
What is that white thing?
It's for the TV. I should have a TV up there.
Oh, well, you ain't got to drill holes in. You're just looking on there.
I think so.
Yeah.
That's what the TV used to be.
That'll be great. Well,
That's a dead man's TV.
yeah, but when you put that up, that'll keep the kids away from the bar, won't it?
Yeah.
Am I still off the booze? Yes, Brendan.
Brendan, where have you been? We mentioned this way back at the beginning.
Yeah, I am off the booze. I'm drinking milk. I'll tell you what I've done. Holly and I were the other night and we said, shall we have? Yeah, no, we didn't. We were in the bar, all right. And we just had a glass of wine, just one glass of wine. So in a 2-week period, I had one glass of wine. Well, I'll tell you, it went to my head a bit.
What's that mean?
What's that mean?
What a pair of shysters.
Shysters.
What's that mean?
It's a Jewish word. It means a conman, something like that. Pair of shysters.
Us two?
Yeah, basically.
Oh.
You wait till he comes back in the bar in the restaurant.
Yeah.
We'll show you what conman is.
Yeah. I'm sure salmonella is as well.
Yes. Oh, there you go, yes, aren't they?
Sal and Mel.
Sam and Ella.
That's it. I love this today.
You actually look quite smart, actually. I mean, maybe you should wear a hat all the time. Preferably one with a gauze down the front, that'd be good.
Oh, no. It's quite expensive to get married around here.
Yeah.
When I seen the hat, you know what I thought it was? Bloody Gestapo.
No, it's got to be a little bit further back in the
You know, the German army had... Nothing wrong with the German army, but I'm just saying...
Oh, there was.
Was there?
Yeah.
Do you know, this weekend, Eddie,
Yeah.
in 1985, you know what happened?
No idea.
A boat left Portsmouth. You know where it was going?
Where?
To the Falklands.
Oh, yeah,
212 never came back.
That's right,
Over
yeah.
the war. That's 1985 this weekend.
Yeah.
That's quite a long time ago, isn't it?
Falklands is a bloody long way away, isn't it? Missed you both last week. I had to go out and I didn't get over in time. You did watch his own playback? Did we stay exactly the same as we did live?
Of course we do.
Just wondered.
Eddie's subject today is television. We're not a television society, it's Jane Eddie.
Jim, that cannot be true. Like Jim said, he had a friend in the 80s that had a catering van called Sam and Ella. No, you wouldn't do that, would you? Mind you, I'm going to say that where I used to live, there was a... Do you remember when videos were the rage?
Video killed the radio.
And DVDs were coming in and things like this. Well, this guy had got a shop that like an off-licence, and he did videos as well and stuff like that. And he used to... The sign outside was Grog and Goggle. And I thought it was a great name for a shop. The Grog and Goggle.
Oh, no. It's different languages, Eddie. I've been abroad. I'm sure I've got pictures of somewhere. There's, in Vietnam, poo means something. I can't remember.
No, isn't that a dish? Isn't it?
Yes, a dish, yeah. And there's like poo ration. You know?
A poo restaurant?
Yeah, you know what we're going in there.
Oh, you didn't know.
You got any poo left?
Yeah, give us a poo. Yeah.
And the other one, you know the one
and do they serve this poo in paper?
Yeah, but you know the one that I didn't know about, Eddie, until about 3 or 4 years ago, and I always wondered why people laughed. In Thailand, they have a thing called Morning Glory, and I never knew what that meant.
Oh.
Did you know what it meant?
No.
Do you know what it means?
No idea.
Morning Glory is like a spinach.
Ah, right.
But it means something else in English.
Yes, but you know I was being a little bit reserved.
All right, I didn't know what it meant in English, and for years I didn't know why people used to laugh about that.
Oh, well.
Sure, all the Morning Glories on the menu, and I went, yeah. And it wasn't about 3 or 4 years ago that it was a comedy sketch.
Sketch.
Yeah,
Sketch.
and they're talking about the Morning Glory.
Oh, right, I have no idea.
It's waking up with a...
All German SSU uniforms made by a certain Hugo Boss with slave labour. So if you were in Germany, you're breaking up guys that you're censoring. Yeah, we've been censored a little bit there, but it doesn't matter. We should be back on now. It does that occasionally when we it's Big Brother. Big Brother's watching us.
No, it's people using the Wi-Fi. You think Port Santiago will stop using the Wi-Fi where we are on? The Chicken Shack Wi-Fi isn't very good. We're not on fibre.
You're not on fibre?
No, we're outside broadcast, Eddie. We're on outside broadcast. We must expect things like this.
Yeah, but I thought we got fibre here.
Not in the Chicken
Oh,
Shack.
God. Well, you didn't tell me before I bought the studio up, did you?
We're not got fibre going.
I'm going back to 60s. We got fibre there.
You got fibre there.
Yeah, we were all right last week. We've come down this bloody godforsaken hole.
Down,
And then, right, listen, guys, you went and did...
Clampets.
Yeah, clampets.
Where to get my subject?
Yeah.
It's not about bloody TV, I'll tell you. My subject's
Yeah.
good. You
Oh.
stay tuned.
By the way, there is no ladder match this week. I'll tell you what can I say? plenty of fibre diet in the shack salads. Yes, that is, you're quite right. Can we
You need to leave your glasses on. You take them off and on.
Read what Carl says.
Can you pick us up from the airport in 30 minutes to your old mate's Bucks Fizz? Oh, love it, Carl.
So how many airport runs have you got this
I've
week?
got a few, haven't I? Got a few.
Somebody's going to report you, aren't they? Yeah, absolutely. So listen, guys, we went and did our walk around this week. Where did we go?
We went to Varadero. Somebody asked us got to Varadero.
Did Steve do me some chicken legs for me dinner?
Oh, I would too.
Yeah,
I would too, Jimmy.
He'd look after me. So, guys, we're going to take a walk.
We're up to Varadero. We've not been up to Varadero. And you'll see how quiet it is up there because the hotel's shut. Well, you'll see it all in the video. And then when we come back, as Eddie says, there's no land game because we can't do it with an outside broadcast. It's an OB, Eddie. That's what it's called, an OB.
OB, you're quite right.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
in the business.
Yeah.
It's called an OB.
Yeah.
We're coming back with my subject, and my subject is, can I just say, is bloody good.
I'll tell you what we did do. We went
I'm laughing to myself.
We went and filmed our walkabout, and when we finished filming, everything was done. What, the girl from Megaton?
Met Tracy, yeah. We walked by Megaton and we couldn't see her, so we carried on walking down, talking rubbish as we do. And on the way back up, we weren't filming, then she popped out. She popped like Mr. Bean.
Oh no, Mr. Ben.
Mr. Ben. Just popped out.
He went to look for the wardrobe at the back for a new costume. So listen, guys, take a look. This is what happened on our walkabout this week. Well, here we are, guys. We are at the very top end of Varadero. Steve, is that you?
I'm here, Eddie.
You're down the ramp.
I went down to try the door, it's shut. The
It's
hotel's
shut.
closed. I went down to try the door.
Yeah. Well, we're here outside. It's called the Allegro Isora
It's
now.
changed its name a few times.
I don't know how many times.
Used to be Barcelo Varadero. The Barcelo group had it.
That's right. Yeah.
It's had a few names.
Yeah. But now it's the Allegro Isora. So we're here at the top end.
It's massive, but you've been inside.
I haven't actually.
Well, I have. I've been several times in there. A big, massive pool.
Really?
Yeah, the food's a bit dodgy.
Are these the restaurants down here and everything?
Yeah, it's massive. Absolute massive.
Okay. But the thing is with this, it's right on the very edge of our area, isn't it?
This is not an our area, this is Gisiora.
Yeah, I know.
Varadero.
But yeah, unless I know you think different municipality boundaries.
Yeah.
But as a whole,
this is socialist country, we call it.
Socialist.
Yes, because the mayor's a socialist.
Oh, don't.
But in time, Eddie, obviously you'll be dead by the time they do it. The new hotel's being built over the other side of this. That's the Elita.
Oh, brilliant.
And that's where Brian stays, Brian the marathon runner.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he lives in there.
Oh, right. Well, that's neat.
With Billy the dog. But on the other side of there, they're building a 5-star hotel.
Oh,
so it will be all one together, like Los Cristianos and Las Americas.
But like I'm saying, I know it comes under a different municipality border, but I consider this to be the edge of... But because it's a long way between here and Alcala, this just feels to me like...
Yeah, no, but I'm saying not in your lifetime. It's going to be all joined, like Las Americas.
What do you mean, not in my lifetime?
High cholesterol, high blood pressure. He stopped drinking. That won't help him.
Oh, bloody hell.
I'm drinking more.
Let's take a look.
I'm not getting grey hair, look.
Yes, take a look round there. You shit. You swine. I nearly swore then. Let's take a look round Varadero. No, we're not.
I just said to him, we're walking. He said, no, we'll take the car.
Go ahead. That's why it's called a walkabout. Come on, let's take a look.
Well, I won't know.
As you can see, this is the Allegro Isora.
People are looking at us with the chicken.
Yeah. Do you remember the day that we got locked in and that woman thought you'd found a chicken?
Yeah, live chicken.
Yeah.
Well, listen.
That's Charlie.
Like, there's more people. As long as we put a smile on somebody's face today, that's all it's all about.
That's all we need. It's about time you got a new hat. We're coming up to season 3.
I love this hat.
No, it's a good hat, but we'll get you a new one for season 3.
Right.
Yes. So here we go. We're having a look down here. And,
which is sad, isn't it? This is because this after the breakfast, normally around about this time of the day, Eddie, there's loads coming out for a walk down to the beach.
Yeah.
And over here we've got Popeyes.
Yeah, it's the first place you see Pop. Do you know that's the
that
place?
lunatic. Drive carefully. Look where you're going.
First place.
Oh, they're coming round. They're coming round, Eddie.
First place you see is Popeyes.
Drive carefully.
Who's that?
They're coming round. I don't know. Give him a kick. We've got your registration. Crazy drivers.
Absolutely.
Easter weekend.
I know. There's Popeyes, and I've got to tell you, I've never actually been in there. I must
never
go
been
in.
in it.
Must go in and have a look
I've never been in it.
and the support.
I'm worried about my mask because we're vulnerable here.
Yeah. This is the one of the restaurants.
This is the entertainment area.
Yeah. And as you can see, it's all closed off. It's
I hope they've emptied the pool.
they can't empty the pool.
I don't know. Well, that's another problem, isn't it?
Yeah. If people,
If anybody out there owns a swimming pool, you know what I'm talking about. It's a nightmare. As if I own a swimming pool.
Yeah.
Oh, it's nice, isn't it, Eddie?
It is.
A nice little stroll.
I'll tell you what he said though. Everywhere you look, there are these like closed locales, and obviously the hotel shut. There's just no trade.
No, they're saying Eddie, with the hotel closed, you've no chance.
Having said that though,
One thing I do like this, the trees, the greenery.
yeah, it's beautiful. It is.
I like greenery. There's Megatone.
Yeah. They're still open.
Yeah, they're still open, only certain days though.
You get all your phone top-ups from there.
You got the tours,
Car
discount tours.
Internet. It's.
I don't think people do DVDs anymore, do they? Video
No.
sales.
I don't think so.
I don't think you do it, Eddie, to be honest with you.
No, because people stream now, don't they?
Yeah.
And then
You know
you've
what
got
these are?
Canary
Rent a
Rent-A-Car.
dual colours.
That's a hairdresser's, obviously. Yeah.
As I said before, with the hotel being closed, I mean, they're struggling. We've got across the road, fabulous little restaurant there, Eddie.
We were in there the other week, Holly and I.
Right, lovely food.
Oh, I had a steak and it was to die for. It was absolutely
Once
brilliant.
again, very busy restaurant in normal times.
Yes, normal times.
Normal
but,
time, very busy.
But we're not in normal times.
No.
There's Lavanderia, West Coast.
Yeah, owned by Dave.
Yeah, Lavanderia.
Yeah, Dave, our friend, owns that.
Yeah,
This used to be, I remember going in here, Eddie. Do you remember this was Thai restaurant?
yeah.
And I just came back from Thailand and it just opened up, so I thought, well, let's go in it. And I went in it. You never guess what?
What?
Are they Chinese?
No way.
Yeah, Chinese.
So it wasn't Taiwanese.
No, it wasn't Thai. I arrived, sat there with carp. And I go, oh, what you say? What you say?
Yeah, we're going to take a look where this car's going, actually.
Follow that car. I hope it's not the same car before. Joggers out in the morning.
Yeah. They got more sense than...
You'll need to run a little bit more to go to that fat, I'll tell you.
But yeah, it was this is a great restaurant. Like I say, Holly and I were there the other night, which is
nice.
great. Now,
I've not been around here for years. I know you've been in here as well. You've been out everywhere. I don't get anywhere.
I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere. But this is
nice.
This is the view. It's really cool.
I used to be a drug den.
Did it?
Not anymore.
But look at the view. Look at this.
Oh.
Isn't this spectacular?
Oh, it isn't. Having an apartment there.
Sorry?
It'd be nice having an apartment there, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Rather than living in the favela.
Oh, there you go, Steve. I'll take a still off that. Without your mask, that'll be a lovely photo.
Really?
Of you and Charlie. That'd be great. Oh, one for the family snap.
Oh, thank you.
But this is absolutely beautiful. And this place is called The View. Now, The View is a fabulous little bar stroke.
You used to have live music. Did they still
They
have
do,
live
yeah,
music?
they have live music and everything here. And do you know something? It's really nice to just come and sit there, listen to the waves, and escape for a while. But this is The View. It's absolutely, well, it's like a little haven. And they do all the little nice touches, like all the bottles with the flowers on and everything. And like I said, they have live entertainment there. Food's there. They used to do a weekly paella.
Paella.
How do you pronounce that?
Oh, they don't. Paella. People ask me that, Eddie, where'd you get the best paella? You know what I say?
What?
Valencia. That's where it comes from. It's not a Canarian dish.
Yes, but the problem is, if you want a good paella,
That's like going to Scotland asking where's the best place to get Yorkshire pudding.
haggis.
Yeah, I mean, no, yeah, get haggis in Scotland, but you wouldn't go to Scotland and ask for Yorkshire pudding. So I come to Tenerife and ask for paella.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just my take on it.
But if you look at the skies, the skies are brilliant and blue, and it's just
A lot of
gorgeous.
people think I'm nuts walking around with a chicken.
Well, do you know something? You couldn't leave Charlie at home.
No.
Charlie
You'd be
does
eating.
not stay at
So look
home.
over here, we've got supermarket house in there, that's shut. That's closed. What's that next to it, Eddie?
It was
La
Miel.
Miel nightclub.
Nightclub, yeah.
Oh, nightclub, what, a discotheque, do you think?
I don't know. I
I've
don't
seen
know.
you going in there, what do you mean?
No, it might be one of them clubs, I don't know.
We know what it is.
Yeah.
We're not allowed to say it's a family show.
Yeah. And there's Flintstones, and they do quite well
Fish
during
and
the day.
chips on a Friday, excellent.
The only problem
What's the
is,
problem?
well, because there is no one here. None of these businesses are being used to the fullest. But we say this every week, right?
And
it's-
everywhere we go, Eddie.
It's not a case of being down on things. It's just a case of the reality of things, really. And there's our garage now. This is quite a new garage. Before this,
You're doing a lot of talking today, aren't you?
yeah, it's usually you, isn't
I
it?
know, well.
Before this garage was built, the closest place we could get fuel from was Alcala or Tamaima.
Fabulous story about this garage, though.
Go on.
Because you know I know everything, don't you?
You do.
Right, this garage, because there's a law, you can't open a garage now in the centre of a town. You know that? There's an urban law against it, you cannot open it. So when you started to build it, you won't believe this, but the owner of this is the same guy who owns the garage up in Chio on the road, the last garage before you go to Mount Tidy. You know, up in Chio?
Yeah.
Right, that's the same guy who owns this, Eddie. And what he did, in 1974, applied for a license to build a petrol station. If he hadn't done that, he would have never got permission to build that there in 2000. Incredible, wasn't it? He had an old license, still valid, had to go to court and prove it.
Amazing.
Amazing. Thinking ahead, Eddie.
Yeah. But look at this.
There's the fishermen, very dangerous. This is where people have died.
Yeah. People down there
The
fishing.
Chinese man died down there as well.
Oh, was this where it was?
Yeah. I mean, personally, I know a few people have died down there.
I mean, this is a nice small estate. It's really, really,
Rich.
well, not as rich as where you're from, obviously.
I don't have the sea on my doorstep.
No, you don't.
Got rabbits and hedgehogs.
But it's great.
Here's another hotel, Bahia Flamingo.
Yeah.
That's open. I don't know, it was open. It doesn't look as open now, does it?
No.
Yeah, because normally that's a breakfast, what do you call it?
Area?
Terrace. People say they have the breakfast and look over. No,
I got to tell you though, to be honest, I'm a little bit mixed because I quite like the peace and the tranquility, but I do miss everyone, all the tourists and all the residents.
Yeah, because this
and-
road would be busy, all going down to the beach, all the families, you get the towels and everything, all going down the beach.
Not now though.
All
Not now. Still.
You've got earphones in, Eddie.
Yep.
Hey, hate of mine. You're talking to somebody, they're not listening.
Sorry.
Hey. Ken, Easter weekend. You don't do Easter.
I don't do Easter at all.
I don't know where eggs came in for Easter. Maybe somebody can explain that to me, Eddie.
Do you know, I just think Easter is so commercial.
Oh, now it is. Now
It's
it
all,
is.
it's all based around selling eggs and food
Chocolate
and
eggs?
everything. Yeah,
What's that got to do with Easter?
but you can buy.
Jesus was on the cross.
Yeah, but you can buy yourself a block of chocolate.
This
And
guy's got to kill a
fraction
dog. Be
fraction
careful with
of
that
the
dog,
price.
Eddie. That'll attack you. He's a lunatic. He's another lunatic. You should have a dog out. You should have a dog out this time of day.
You've got your cock out.
I've got my cock out. Cut that.
He knows everyone. For some reason, Stevie. Now, mind you, you've been here for many, many years. haven't you?
37.
37 years.
Yeah.
Oh.
I know. Tell me about it.
Well, I can't believe you've been here 37 years and you've not been deported. To be honest.
I've changed my name 4 times.
Yeah. He
She's
came
out walking the dog as well.
He came out as Juan Carlos Fandango Corvita, didn't he?
Yeah.
Right.
You know, it's the one thing round here, Eddie. No dog poo.
That's true.
Plenty of dogs, no dog poo. Get up to Santiago, worst place in the world for it.
Still so lovely.
C'est la vie.
So, right, guys, we've had a...
Look at, there's one of these shops that sells rubbish.
just one of many.
You know what I mean? You get the Moroccan shops, don't you? That's what they are.
Don't.
But he is, he's looking.
Yeah.
He's looking.
Yeah,
He's not Moroccan. I'm not a lunatic.
I don't know. So there you go. We've had a little walk around Varadero, which is very, very, very quiet.
Short walk, Eddie. We've got to be careful with high cholesterol, haven't we? We can't take you out too far now.
Well, all right, blood pressure.
Between the two, we're going to bankrupt the national health. High cholesterol, high blood pressure.
Oh, I've got sugar as well.
That's cholesterol, isn't it?
No, it's
not diabetes. You diabetes now?
Could be. First stage. I don't know.
Is it?
It's an age thing. I'm just getting old.
Well, that's quite dangerous. Used to be a disco under there. The temple. You still see the sign, Temple Disco.
Yeah.
Kevin was involved in that.
Yeah,
Casey, the Sunshine Band. Yeah,
he was there.
I cleared it one night.
I've heard stories about it.
About me and it's absolutely true. The DJ Kev, he says, "Oh Steve, I've got to go out for 20 minutes. Can you DJ for me? 20 minutes, that's all." The place was packed. By the time he came back, there was nobody there. Yeah. I played the Nolans. I'm in the mood for dancing. Loved all that. All the cheese. Loved it. He didn't like it.
But it was a heavy rock punk club, wasn't it?
I don't know. Oh, there's that lunatic.
He's quite big in there.
I beat my horn. He's got earphones in. This guy over here, I was beeping my horn at him, and he's bloody earphones in. You can't even see us. Try to talk to us. This is the waiter from Nino's. He's coming over. He's not worked for a year. He's not worked for a year. This is Jorge. So anyway, worked in Nino's in front of the Santiago. This is Jorge. Jorge, just give him a wave. A lot of people know you. Just give him a wave there.
Adios.
Adios, that's
Adios.
it. That's it. He's out keeping fit, walking. You've walked all the way around. Caminando mucho. Mucho. So he's single. Any women out there who want a boyfriend, he's available.
He looks good with a mask on.
He looks very good with a mask on. Venga, suerte.
Bueno, vale.
Para allá. Adios.
So there you go. We did actually come out to talk to people this morning, but sadly,
nobody around.
We haven't seen anyone at all. Oh, a few cars driving up and down, but that's about it.
Easter weekend.
And now he's got high blood pressure. I've got high cholesterol, high sugar. I think I need to sit down.
Have a sit. Let's go. Let's go back. Well, we're back to the chicken shack.
Back to the chicken shack. So there you go. We're back. Back in the shack. What have you got there? That's really good. That is.
I told you, it's good up in the wall.
Yeah. Where's it going? Right at the back over there.
Yeah.
But who did that?
Bob Kerr. Alias Old Dog's New Tricks.
Old Dog's New Tricks.
Jill's birthday today.
Oh, is it really?
Let's give them a call, Eddie. I dare you.
You want to call him?
Call him. I dare you. He watches the show.
Does he really?
Yeah. Oh, I do love it. What's happened?
I don't know.
You got to call him. Can't tell the number. Don't tell the number. His number's 922 86 24 59.
Shall we try it? Let's
go on, call him.
Let's see if we got the right number here. We'll give it a go.
I'm putting this up in the wall.
Hang on.
It's ringing. I'll give you the right number though.
Oh, good morning.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Kerr.
Hello there, guys.
I'm just going to say thank you very much for my painting.
Well, now of course we can't see you because we're phone on.
No, it's just a phone call, Bob. Don't panic. We
don't want to see you, Bob. I've seen the state of you.
All right. At least we've got clothes on.
Oh, that's...
You've no clothes on. Oh my God!
Won't make a difference.
Well, listen, we've just been looking at your painting, Bob. It's brilliant. You actually painted that. Where did you manage to get a colour by numbers of Steve?
I love it, Bob. I really do. It's the best present I've ever had.
I
had to make a special effort to make him look young, handsome, and rugged. But I didn't do it.
I noticed you managed to iron the face, which was really quite good.
Somebody says you gave me a new set of dentures as well, cheeky buggers.
Well, it's Jill's birthday today.
Yeah, it is. It's Jill's birthday. Happy birthday to Jill, Care.
So, hang on a second. Let's do it in fine style.
Oh, are we? Oh, yes.
3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jill. Happy birthday to you. Excellent.
Many more.
It's quite handy because it's Jill's birthday today, Bob, and yours tomorrow.
Mine is on Monday.
Yeah,
Monday.
Oh,
it's a bog
Monday.
off deal. It's a bog off. We get buy one get one free.
Yeah, we can't go anywhere because all these bloody nutters from the north being here.
Yeah, you're not. That's very good. You mentioned that because that's on my subject. If we can get back to my phone calls, then you're not going out. You're locked home this weekend.
Yeah,
So listen, Bob, Jill, we've just phoned you up so Stevie can say thank you for his painting.
publicly.
And to wish Jill a happy birthday. And you have a happy birthday on Monday as well.
Thanks.
Thank you. It's
Ladies and
really
gentlemen, Old Dogs, New Tricks.
Yeah!
We'll see you soon, guys.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
We're frozen.
We're frozen again.
Not much, just a little. It's your
It's the Wi-Fi. It's the Wi-Fi. There's nothing we can do.
Your internet connection is absolute rubbish here, I'm going to tell you.
Hang on, Jerry, Steve, you went to a Catholic school. The Easter egg represents the rock being rolled away from Jesus' tomb. Rubbish! Absolute bloody rubbish!
Why is it rubbish?
What's that?
What do you think it represents then?
Eddie, the egg is to do with chickens, to do with spring. That's where it comes from. It's nothing to do with the Bible, Jesus, the cross, tombs. Chocolate Easter eggs has got nothing to do with the Catholic side. Eh?
What's it got to do with it?
Spring, chickens, eggs.
No way.
Yes, Eddie. It goes back to the old days. You used to roll down. You used to boil an egg and paint it, didn't you? And roll it down the hill 60. Well, you didn't have a hill. I had the hill 60 in Scotland. We called this hill 60.
Yeah, but you see, I'm getting a big problem on my hands now, right? If someone's got a theory about what the egg represents, you've got a theory as well.
No,
Everybody's got a theory.
No, Ed, there's a difference between a theory and fact.
How do you know yours is fact?
Because I've said it.
Oh, well, that would be the answer then.
That's the end of, isn't it?
That's it then.
I'm your oracle.
You are. You're something.
No, hey, we didn't have Google when we were young, Eddie. We didn't have it. People used to come from miles round. When you were young, you wanted to know anything, you asked your mother, didn't you?
No. I had the entire complete edition of the Encyclopedia Britannica.
Well, I am a walking one.
You're an oracle.
I'm an oracle.
What's your subject?
Oh, my subject.
You had to think then.
I had to think now, because I'm not with it today, Eddie.
I'm over the moon.
People should hold their heads in shame, Eddie.
Why?
Why? For 1,000,001 reasons, right? There's so much in my talk today. It is unbelievable. Number one, I'm driving down the road today. Lidl are doing an advert. They're caring about the protection of the people during COVID. I've never heard so much rubbish in my life. Yes, Friday. Was that yesterday?
Yeah.
They were shut. No, they were open. Thursday night. I'm losing track. I've been shut all weekend. I've been drinking. Thursday night, Lidl's was an absolute disgrace, Eddie. Right? You know, the forum, and that means how many people you're allowed into Lidl's here in Santiago. Forum is 100.
Yeah.
Level 3, 50%. My nephew works there, Eddie. Right? There was over 100 people at the Four Tills waiting to be served. And that's not including the people inside. Completely broke the law. My nephew was going to call the police. Maybe get sacked. So they didn't. That's not protecting the customers, is it?
Hold on a second. You're telling me that if he called the police because there were too many in the building, he would get the sack?
Yeah.
That's not right, is it?
Well, it is. It's fact. Lidl's contract. Grassing your boss up. And he told me this. So I went to Lidl's yesterday in a decade. No?
Yeah.
The Foro's a bit more, 180. Eddie, I swear. The car park's supposed to be 50%, right? There was a queue. You know when you're coming in the decade? There was a queue. I thought it was an accident. It wasn't. It was a queue to get into the car park.
No way.
I waited about 25 minutes into the bloody car park. The place was packed. I only went in, looked, and got the hell out, Eddie. There was no trolleys left. It was horrendous. Horrendous. And then that brought me on to what's happening in England. People going to the parks.
Yeah, I saw
leaving the shite everywhere.
Yeah.
And you should hold your head and shame these people.
Yeah, but
we're in a pandemic, Eddie. It's just everybody's trying to do the bits. I'm driving by restaurants, right? I'm not grassing anybody. I'm seeing 6 people sat round the table. As you know, only 4 allowed. I'm driving home one night, not mentioning any bars. The people were drinking at the bar area. I drove by it. They were drinking at the bar. A restaurant with the windows blackened out that's sitting there inside Eddie eating. They were inside eating. And this is what Jason does. This is Jason. I mean, he's been on about it all during lockdown. From Charlie's. He's absolutely right. I've kept my mouth shut, Eddie. I'm fed up now. I'm fed up.
Yeah.
The barbecue area in Santiago Tairi is taped off. Yesterday, you know what happened yesterday, Eddie?
No idea.
They all had barbecues on the road. So they couldn't get to the park. So there was hundreds of people all having barbecues. Somebody actually packed their own, you know, the little mobile barbecue?
Yeah.
They had it in the book of the car. They had it out, Eddie. They were cooking on the side of the road. All these big families. What's the point, Eddie? What's the point of us closing down the way back beginning 6 weeks? What's the point of you not having anybody inside your restaurant? You get 4 tables outside. You're only allowed 4 people on it. Same as the Chicken Shack. Same as many other businesses. And same as many other people. Not just here, but the UK. We're playing by the rules. And you've got these nutters who don't. Hold your head in shame.
Another thing is the wearing of masks. We all do it. We all wear masks. We don't go out in the street without a mask. But you know, you see people walking around all the time. And like you were saying, if they're on the side of the road, they're out in public with their families, and you know, they're not wearing masks.
Yeah.
And I know the police are stretched personnel-wise.
I joined the council in 2007. By 2008, you know what I told the mayor what the problem was around here? Police. A Rona. You know how many Rona people find during the pandemic, Eddie? Over 3,000 people have been fined in a Rona. Santiago Tairi, you know how many? We're not in double figures.
Yeah.
We're not in double figures, Eddie. That answers everything, doesn't it?
So here we go. Jimmy Flint says, I told friends last week, after this bank holiday, you'll be in lockdown 3. It is a disgrace, you're quite right. Absolutely disgusting, lazy shits.
Yeah. Eddie, remember my words today. We had 2 cases of COVID in Santiago de Tairi. 2 people, they're at home. They're okay, they're not in hospital, they're at home. Last week. This week we've got 4, Eddie. You listening to me?
I'm listening.
4 people in Santiago de Tairi are COVID positive. They're at home. They're okay. They're just being quarantined for 2 weeks. 4 people. Let's have this same conversation in 2 weeks' time, in 15 days, Eddie. See how many Santiago de Tairi have got.
Richard Goodfellow saying that the Barcello Santiago Hotel, the same disgrace.
Yeah,
disgrace.
Sell out. They bring the staff in, Eddie. They're that busy, they're bringing the staff in.
Yeah, absolutely. You're absolutely right.
Eddie, I'm not allowed anything in my restaurant. You're not allowed anything in your bar. Barcello Santiago, where's the restaurant? Where's the restaurant? Inside, Eddie. It's inside. It's a buffet. It's inside. They've got 400 people sat in a restaurant, and they're not even letting me to have one inside.
Well, it's
hold your head in shame. But go back to England. Did you see the state of England?
Well, this is what I was going to say. I mean, people, it's almost like they have no sense whatsoever. I know we're in a pandemic. I know it's boring. I know you feel like you're climbing the walls. But for God's sake, I mean, you know, be a bit sensible. Get it out of the way. It's a short period of your life. Get it out of the way, done and dusted. I was watching, right, the people fighting in the parks.
They were fighting, drinking. As Ronnie says that it's happening in the UK too. Large crowds and the police standing about doing nothing. Absolutely. Ronnie, I've been seeing the news in the UK. It seems that the police are only attacking women. When you get a big group of men, they just stand away. They don't want to get involved. Where's the water cannons? Where's the army? We're in a pandemic. This isn't just some silly little law they've made up. It's in a bloody pandemic, and we'll never get through this pandemic if we carry on with people like this.
Yeah, but you know what I would do, really? And it's been done.
Don't you smash my restaurant up.
No, sorry.
I'm closed this weekend.
That's all right, I'm cleaning.
You know why I closed it this weekend?
Because of
the safety. Like Bob Kerr and Jill, they're not going out. The place is horrendous. They're all coming down from the north. Santa Cruz, cases up there. There's over 1,000 people in Santa Cruz got COVID.
Yeah.
And they're all coming down here.
Yeah. So this goes back to what we were saying.
Put my hat on.
Yeah.
Just want to show people my hair.
This is what we're going back to what we were saying last week, isn't it? That they should close municipality borders until this was over.
Bit late.
Yeah.
Bit late. If I go down to lockdown, Eddie, again, we're going to be locked up because of all this crap. I'll be fuming. I swear, I'll be fuming.
Yeah, Greg's just turned around and said you're not allowed to use water cannons in the UK. Now, there is one...
Why did Boris buy them then?
There is one country. And what they did once was they got an uprising or something. So they went out and they filled the water cannons with a dye.
Blue dye. Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Hong Kong.
They just didn't bother with them. They just blue dyed them.
Blue dyed them, and then it was dyed, got arrested. The water cannons were out yesterday in Belgium, they're out yesterday in Germany, so don't come out with some little liberal saying that we can't use cannons in the UK. Of course we can. Get the cannons out. We need some law and order. There's no respect, Eddie.
That is.
There's none whatsoever.
I mean, we could go right back to when we grew up and you could use all the old sayings like, I remember when we used to leave our back door open and it was safe and everything. You've been in that situation, haven't you?
But it's safe right where I live, Eddie.
No, I mean leaving the back door open. But anyway, in your house, All right. What's the matter with you?
All right, I'm ready for that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah. To the wife. But yeah,
younger generation, no respecting. You're absolutely right. You see, I don't know, we sound like two old men here, but it's true though.
Waldorf and Statler, didn't you join the
2007, John? I was on the council 2007 to 2011, and then 2011 2015. Yes, absolutely.
Still Saturday. Guys, I can't believe that hour has just gone.
Is that it? Is that all my time?
Well, we got 3 or 4 minutes left. Do you want to have a quick spout off on your subject?
No,
it is.
I won't. We're not going to get out of this pandemic, are we?
Well, Brenda was saying Cardiff Bay was just as bad.
I've seen that, Brenda. That was horrendous as well. All over the UK. All over. Younger generation.
Yeah, face masks. There's something else. People they're just discarding them like litter. And I wonder how biodegradable these face masks are.
They're not.
You know. And you know, they start getting into the seas. There's going to be all creatures with these bloody face
This weekend, horrendous. I don't know about the UK, but it's the same in the UK, but here as well. There's parties going on.
Yeah, you're right, Jim.
People down the beaches.
Too many snowflakes running the UK.
I didn't know what snowflake was until during lockdown. I had to Google it. I didn't know. People talk about snowflake. I thought it was about the snow, but it's not. It means, yeah. In the millenniums, that's what they're called, aren't they?
Yeah.
Bloody millenniums. They need a good slap, don't they? And we like to slap people. I slapped Ian Clark's son. Do you know that? Yeah, it's true. Ian will tell you that. In the chicken shack, he was misbehaving. And Ian and Lisa, his parents, didn't do anything, so I slapped him. I'm just laughing at it. Because I slapped a kid.
Yeah, listen, guys, I'm not going to read it out, but look what Andy Buds just put on the chat. If you've got a Prime Minister who sets an example of being able to do whatever they want without any consequences, it's hardly surprising. And it's quite right. Not allowed music up this end, but down in LA they can have it. At the Sky, well, we're not going to mention places, but you're quite right. People seem to be flaunting it a little bit all over the place. Lots of carers come to a lady bus, and I'm sick of picking up face masks from the floor where they park. And they're carers. They're people in the industry of looking after people. Yeah. It's
I
really,
feel like
really,
we get into a syndrome like the Nazi Germany and like the Gestapo where we're picking on people. We shouldn't be dividing the nation. We shouldn't be dividing people up. I shouldn't be looking at the neighbour, how many people's going into the house. Oh, they've got 8 people, call the police. I shouldn't be like that, Eddie. People should be taking responsibility themselves.
It's Big Brother. Right, listen, guys, this morning...
I've got to go. Yeah. I've got a job at the airport pickup.
Yeah, this morning we've been on Facebook, we've been on YouTube. We've had a few connection problems.
Because of the chicken shack. Blame the chicken shack.
Blame the chicken shack. And, of course, if you want to buy us a drink, www.paypal.me
And if everybody wants,
CTS.
And if everybody wants to do a portrait of me, we should have a portrait competition.
Yeah.
Yes, and the winner can win a holiday in the Royal Sun, all expenses paid.
Shut up.
You won't beat this one.
No, you won't.
Yeah, I won't beat that.
And also, we've been on XPTV1.
www.xptv1.com.
And don't forget to join them on Thursday night.
Running along my automobile.
For their great show.
I'm off this weekend, everybody. I'm going to go to a barbecue. I'm going to be drinking till my heart's content.
We'll be repeating on XPTV1 on Monday night at 6 o'clock. Boys and girls, whatever you do.
And pensioners, not just boys and girls.
This has been the last one of Series 2. Next week.
Series 3.
Series 3's coming up.
Yeah, oh, that's Series 2. Yeah, you're right.
What's in that cup? Next week it's our compilation show, and the week after that it's the best of the walk arounds, and then we'll be back with season 3. I've been Eddie Hastings.
I've been Steve Gerald. 60s. I'm Steve Gerald, alias Parker.
Thank you, my lady. Ooh. And we'll see you next week.
Get the waving, Eddie.
On the Multicoloured Talk Show.
Ooh.
You've been watching the Multicoloured Talk Show with Steve Gerald and Eddie Hastings. Don't forget to subscribe, like us, and set your notifications.